Much. Fuck that shit. What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 Kings Production. Holla at your boy. I just put a recent recent interview out. You know, I gotta address some of these people that said, oh man, they was just going in on me. As if I had some shit to like stage or some shit. I don't get down like that. I don't. Somebody reached out to me and they wanted to put their word out there. They wanted to talk about it. They wanted to talk about what they knew about their family and stuff like that. So that's what I did. I do what people ask me to do. This is your platform. This is your view. This is not this. I got my own point of view, and whenever I'm wrong, I say, look, correct me when I'm wrong. Y'all always hear me say that. You get what I'm saying? So I know that can't nobody or anybody or everybody can have all the right answers. Because if the police had all the right answers, then somebody would be locked up. You know what I'm saying? They would have somebody under the jail. You know what I'm saying? They would have everybody locked up if the police had all the answers. So obviously, if the police don't have all the answers, then we all don't have all the answers. So before you guys decide to come slam me or slam the young lady that did the interview, she was genuine. You know what I'm saying? She was genuine about what she said. She don't live nowhere around here. She lives in a whole nother state. She be in Chicago. She be in other states that she be in. So, but that's her view. This is what this is built on. This is your view. This is your point of view. This is what you believe. And I just created a platform so you guys can express your point, whether it's right or wrong. Like when somebody give a negative comment about me and Just 33 Kings Production, I don't go and erase it. I leave them there. You know why? Because I believe in real news. I believe in telling the truth. I believe in honest feedback. And if I can take constructive criticism. But the phone lines are open. You know what I'm saying? The phone lines are open, and I see a lot of people slamming me. But you know what? One lady said something, and I'm gonna share with you what she said. And I thought that was the realest shit I ever heard. Like for real, for real. And where is it? I'm gonna find it.
It's your boy, just.
I'm gonna find it. She said, and I'm gonna just try to, just kind of throw. Oh yeah. She said, everybody's getting inside information, but no one's telling the police. Bullcrap. That's the realest shit I ever heard. Like, you know why I say that? It's because we got a gang of motherfucking information, but nobody's locked up. Why? And if I'm loud, somebody tell me if I'm loud, because I got a big mouth, as you can hear me. I got a big mouth. But of course, you guys can more than welcome to call in. Don't be scared. 312-701-3524. What's up, Latanya? What's up, peoples? To all my hardcore subscribers. Oh, I am loud. To all my hardcore subscribers, thank you. No, I'm bushing. Thank you for tuning in, man. You know, let's get this shit in. Let's get it right. You know, I'm trying to step away from this thing. You know, but it keep drawing me in. What's up, Sandra? You know what I'm saying? It keep drawing. What's up, Helen? It keep drawing me in. It makes you want more for Kanika and her family. You know what I'm saying? Her family that really care about her death. You know what I'm saying? So, but man, I just had to jump on here real quick and just kind of, you know, I don't look for attention. I don't want attention. I just want to be able to create something for us, the platform or the subscribers, and to what's up Desire, you know, and to have a platform for you guys. That's it. That's all. That's it. That is it. Wait a minute. But yeah, like I said, most definitely you guys can call in, but check out the interview. Oh, I'm gonna let you guys know there's another interview coming, and hopefully we get the good interview, you know. And sometimes people don't want to mention their personal business and stuff like that. How you doing? You're live on the air.
Hi, this is T-Box6 from Middlebrook, Florida.
How you doing?
I was just going all around. I was on your live for a long time, but I just wanted to go around and listen to different people. That's why I stopped going to you. Now, I heard your call, the little person that called. Why she didn't just call the police? Why she call you? You ain't the cop.
Because obviously they probably already did that. I mean, I don't. Whether she called the cops or not, I don't know.
You don't know. That's fine.
You said what?
Because this is really getting out of hand. Everybody, if I was at that party, my ass would be right at the cop. Didn't deserve that shit. Monifa, her little twin redhead little friend is the fucking worst. All them bitches is the worst. So that girl calling you and knowing all this information ain't no different from the person who was at the party and ain't saying shit. Because ain't nobody still ain't saying shit. I wish I was there because I say shit. Correct?
That's.
I
understand. I understand, but you know, you got to understand that this is a investigation. I can't say yes or no or blue and red whether or not she had a conversation with the police or not. You know, that's not what we talked about.
Clearly not, because obviously the police would let her know you are under investigation. You came to us, so please do not discuss this with anyone. So obviously she didn't. I know a little bit about, you know, what you're supposed to do and what you ain't supposed to do, but I ain't stupid either. So obviously she ain't been to no police.
Right.
It makes no sense that all those 35, 40 people, whoever was in that house, nobody went to the police, but they said he calling Monifa and Irene the miserable ass bitches. The worst.
Well, everybody, but if you look at
everybody knew.
If you look at what's
everybody knew they set that girl up.
Right.
That's obvious. All that shit they talking about carrying and one. Who knows whether they took the organs out the mother? I don't know whether did she ever get a second autopsy?
It's supposed to be a second autopsy, but guess what? If you look at other people's pages, there's more information that's out there that hints or lead to Miss Kanika's organs being taken. It's just the truth. No matter how you look at it.
Then that's something that we can't even look at, because the mother didn't even, her body should be in the real freezer at the morgue still. I wouldn't have buried my baby, because I would have went inside the same thing they did with Kenneth Johnson.
Exactly. So the way you
filled with newspaper.
Okay, so the way that you're
my baby.
Okay, so the way
I would get an autopsy and find out if I gotta go look at her insides every day. I wouldn't have buried her. So a lot of things that people are saying does make sense.
Right. And so the way that you're bashing the girl,
are not going all crazy.
We don't use racism on my show. I believe in equal opportunity for everybody. To use the word cracker, I just don't do it.
I apologize.
You know, I don't do it. I like white people. I like black people. I like everybody. But the way that you're slamming, the young lady that did the interview, you might as well slam the mother as well, because if the mother allowed her daughter to be buried at so quick and without, it's sort of like a premature investigation. You know what I'm saying? How do you allow your daughter to be buried so quick? So you might as well say, well, what the hell did the mother do? Why didn't the mother talk to the police officer or even...
The mother wasn't at the party. The mother just, maybe she got some... I don't think the mother's even smart enough.
How do you know the mother wasn't at the party?
Get a couple dollars.
How do you know the mother wasn't at the party?
That mother was not smart enough to keep her baby in that morgue, but that cost money too. So if anything, she got some money. Wouldn't she just give it to the people at the morgue and say, hold my baby until I'm ready? So that don't even make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
She's taking the money just to bury her and to hide some shit. Because she could have used the money to pay for the morgue grant. You feel me?
Yep, I understand. I understand 100%. But we can't just dismiss the information that we get. I believe that all information is good information, whether it leads us in the wrong direction, meaning, hey, if it's something that caller could have said that could help to get somebody arrested, then hey, that caller did their job.
Yeah,
just
I
like
agree
you.
with that.
Just like you. You know, you're calling and
what
somebody...
about her getting carried out? Do you agree with that? Because I was on Katrina White's live, and you know, I think she's pretty good. She's doing a lot. She's doing a lot of super investigating. Like, this might make a movie, really.
Right.
But do you believe that she was carried out during that time that the manager or somebody that resembles the manager came? Because they're like, look, there's her. She got on white black pants now, and then they changed the wardrobe. That's too much drama.
It's not. Well, if you're trying to commit a murder, then people will go through strange things just to commit a murder. You know what I'm saying? Or just to cover it up. You know what I'm saying? So it's very, very possible. When I seen a video of Kanika dressed
on the way to the party. They in there with Kanika and them haters that was driving the car. I don't know who was driving. It looked like that boy's boyfriend who kept throwing up a sign and saying, "Well, I got to get my weed and my keys." When they was in the car tripping on the way somewhere, that's the day of the party. When all those girls was in the car and Kanika was in the back, that's the day of the party.
It very well could have been.
Because I'm hearing that she was killed on the 6th and not the 9th.
Well, you know, just like we get very positive information, there's going to be people that put out information that's 100% false just to throw shit off. You know, just how we are posting different videos and different interviews. Of course, you're going to have the hotel or some other agencies post stuff that's just not true just to mislead the public. We are the public and we want answers, and we're not getting the fucking answers that we want. You know what I'm saying? We want people to get arrested for the crime that they committed against this young girl. And that's just the truth.
Yeah. Another question. Monifa left town for real? I thought how's she going to, everyone's saying she leave town. That's why I can't believe anything online. I try to go through live and maybe, you, because I know you ain't going to lie. You ain't got no reason to lie.
No, I don't. I want the truth for everybody.
Monifa's in jail? I thought she got out and I thought she left. Who was the one that left town then? Yesterday morning or last week or sometime.
Supposedly,
you didn't hear about that?
The boyfriend's supposed to have left town of Monifa. He's supposed to be gone, and he posted something.
Oh, you talking about the boyfriend? You can't find me. I'm nowhere around. He was downtown. Really, he wasn't far. Trust me, he was not far. Because the man got in the car next day and said this is where he was, right in near Chicago, Illinois area. He wasn't nowhere far.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know Monifa was still in jail. I hope they do keep her raggedy ass. I really do. I hope they do. But I just want somebody to be arrested. You're doing a great job, by the way.
Thank you so much.
I go around and listen to everybody, but I got a headache.
Thank you so much. Hey,
but
man.
I hope you get the other live interview.
I do too.
And, a lot of times you can talk to. I think you should talk to them. I appreciate you doing it live, but you probably get more information on face-to-face, well, maybe not face-to-face, but just if you guys talk together, you and her, and then if she gonna let you do it live, is she gonna let you do it?
Well, we supposed to do it live. I don't know if it's going to go down. It's supposed to. We did have a conversation about it. We supposed to do it live. So, it is what it is.
I hope everything works out.
I hope it all works out too.
And I don't know how the autopsy can say she wasn't raped. They know they was all up in that girl all night or all day. They know, but that's when the cops come in. They save each other. But you're doing a great job. I'm sorry if I said the cracker word should have never came out because I got a lot of white friends.
Yeah.
We all say.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I don't do racism, but
I'm gonna be still voicing my my interest. And great job.
Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Peace out.
Hey, if you guys want to respond to that call, you guys are more than welcome to respond to it. The phone lines are most definitely open, but once again, let me just make this perfectly clear. I know I'm a young black man, African, or whatever you want to describe me, African American, whatever. I don't do racism. I just don't. I don't believe in it. I believe it exists, but I won't allow it to happen whether you're black or white. Okay? How you doing? You're live on the air.
Hey, King, what's going on, bro?
What's going on?
Hey, I got something to ask you, bro.
Go ahead.
Man, why everybody saying that how everybody know that these girls was jealous Kanika, how everybody, where did that come from? Last time I called you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody was saying that Monifa and Irene worked at that when nobody never even proved that either one of them girls even worked at a motel. Nobody never. It's never proven that either one of them girls. Nobody never said whether they did or not.
Well, you have pictures. You trust me. They.
Oh.
I think the party was for, and correct me if I'm wrong, public subscribers. I think the party was because one of them had just got a job there, and the other, I think Monifa was already working there. So, and I think Kanika had just got a job there. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, but I know for sure at least Monifa did work there, and definitely she did. And to respond to you saying how did they know that these girls was jealous? Well, shit. If they set her ass up, then shit, they probably was just something. It always lead back to some kind of man or some kind of woman. Like if me and a girl was together and the girl was jealous of my girl, then all of a sudden she tried to kill my girl. That's jealousy. You know what I'm saying? So somebody correct me. No.
But don't nobody. But we don't know if that the girl up or not. Don't nobody even know. Can't listen to this, bro. I just want you to listen to this. I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you believe that some girls, right? Some children, some children from the hood, 19, 20 years old, kill this girl in front of everybody while everybody's sitting there watching, know where the camera's at, hide from the cameras, get somebody to edit the film, put the girl in, come on, man, ain't no little kids gonna do that, man. If they kill somebody, everybody gonna run. Most all up from the hood.
Check the video. Check the video. Check the video. It's a video of Monifa and a gang of dudes coming down the stairs. And then you see one girl walk towards the camera and going to a room. So that right there, just their behavior, their demeanor, they was running from something. They was running because of something. And so, you know, it's very possible, you know, if there's a bigger reason.
I don't disagree that it's possible. But I'm just saying, I know.
Do you think they would go through such length just to take out one girl at a hotel?
No. I'm saying, do you think kids that young capable of doing something like that?
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I know they capable. Somebody capable of killing somebody, but you think they capable of killing somebody, hiding from the cameras, figuring out where they at, get somebody to edit the film? Come on, J King. Come on, now.
Man. You'd be surprised of what people are capable of doing. If I mean, we're young. There's young people. There's young people. I mean, I know. And let me just say this. You know, I don't know if Monifa ever listened to my channel. I don't know if Irene ever listened to my channel. You know what I'm saying? They're innocent till proven guilty, and I believe in that. I believe in the system. I know it's kind of crooked. I know it's kind of broken, but I believe there's good people in the system. I believe there's good police officers. I believe there's good people in big places like that. But you got to understand that I keep saying this. You guys got to trust the process, and I can't just automatically 100% slam Monifa or Irene because they're innocent until proven guilty. So they very well could be innocent and could not have anything to do with it. Likelihood of that is very small. You know what I'm saying? Because it just seems like they have a lot to do with it.
Yes, I understand, but that's another thing. Why everybody throwing these three names around? Out of all them people in that room, Irene, Monifa, because that's the only names that we know. Like out of all them people in that room, every time you turn around, Monifa. But then look how they talk about this girl, calling her monkeys and ugly and all it. What? That ain't even necessary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I understand.
They know.
I totally understand, and I get it. You know, you don't want these young girls' image to be staying behind this when they probably didn't have anything to do with it, and that's correct. People shouldn't throw around their names and just drag them through the mud without having good information. And that's true. But what if they did have something to do with it? You know what I'm saying? I mean, no matter what, I mean, like as a soldier, as a soldier, you just don't leave nobody behind. That's your fucking homegirl, and she ended up like that. Fuck that, man. And excuse my language, but fuck that, man. How your girl end up in a fucking freezer on the ground, supposedly frozen to death? That's bullshit. Hold on, let me do something real quick. Yeah, I had to just go on ahead to block somebody, because, again, I don't do racism. I don't believe in it. And so if you want to be racist, then go on right ahead. That's your view. That's your point. But, that's not going to be allowed here. You know what I'm saying? But back to Monifa and Irene. You know what I'm saying? You guys, we have to believe in the system. And we have to know that it's going to work for Kanika. But without you, the viewers, without the people that's posting these videos, whether it's reposted and reposted again, and somebody's talking with the video, guess what? You guys are helping to solve this case. You understand what I'm saying? So no matter what, thank you for your call. So no matter what, you guys are helping to solve this crime. When the Chicago PD seems like they're fucking lacking. You know what I'm saying? And don't get it twisted. There's good police officers on that police force as well. You understand what I'm saying? So we just have to believe into the process and just be patient. I guarantee you, I believe with all my heart that the God will have somebody arrested soon. So the phone lines are open. Oh no, the phone lines are open. The phone lines are open. You guys are more than welcome to call in and to respond. The phone number is 312-701-3524. And so, hey, give me a call. You know what I'm saying? Give me a call. Respond to the other viewer. You know what I'm saying? I know we want to slam everybody. I don't want to slam nobody, but, it is what it is. And I believe that some of those people that we mentioned are, in fact, guilty. But I can't say with 100% that they are. And I just keep it real. Go ahead. You're live on the air. And where are you calling from?
Atlanta, Georgia.
How you doing, Atlanta, Georgia?
I'm doing pretty good. I have a question I want to put out there.
Okay.
Everybody remember when the girl in the lobby came through with a towel on her face, was crying or falling out all over the place. Do anybody remember that day? Do you remember that day, Jess?
I don't remember that day. I haven't seen that one yet. There's a lot of stuff out there, but I haven't seen.
Okay, well, anyways, the girl that. Well, the girl or boy. That
just turn down whatever you watching me on.
Jalem Ford.
Turn it down.
I turned it down.
Okay.
Okay, basically the guy or the girl, or the guy who's dressed like a girl, Jalem Ford, it looks like him coming through the lobby. And actually, from my understanding, that he was in an accident on September 11th, so I wouldn't understand if that's him walking through the lobby. How did that video footage get put in days after the whole incident with Kanika? That's why I think a lot of the stuff was staged and put up. I don't know for sure, but I think that's how, they edited the video footage, because the guy or girl in the lobby with the towel on their head is actually the guy who killed somebody in an accident coming from the party.
Right.
That's a $500,000 bond.
Well, I don't know. I can't respond to that, but that's a question for the viewers. And if somebody's out there that's listening, please call in and respond to it. And let's talk about thank you for your call. I'm sorry I hit the wrong button. If you're listening to me, I apologize for the disconnect. But let's talk about the footage. You guys have to believe that we have not, NOT have not received all the footage. They say it's 36 hours. It's not, because if you look at the time, it's always skipped. It always skipped like 2 hours to 4 hours. So, and then with today's technology, if you go to one of my videos when I put Monifa's face on my face, if I can do that on the shit that I'm working with, and you know, I'm very new to this, then it's very possible for them to edit somebody's whole body out, or a couple people that's somebody, for example, somebody that's carrying somebody. If you see somebody carrying somebody walking up the hallway on video, you can crop that person out and have the video just rolling. Or let's just cut that part out and just throw it away completely. You guys have to know that. And that's why it's so important for you guys to keep posting what you guys are posting. And furthermore, hold on one second. Thank you for your call. You are live on the air. But furthermore, let me just say this. Just like we got video. If you go to the video, the scene in the kitchen, I said this about a week ago or a couple days ago. If you go to the scene in the kitchen, you will hear a cop talking on his walkie-talkie. So if we can hear that damn cop talk on his walkie-talkie, then of course you got audio. So if we got audio on that one camera, then on all the goddamn cameras, we got audio. So why haven't nobody asked to hear the audio? Furthermore, why hasn't we asked to see the police body cam? You know, in Chicago, they have to have body cams. Where's that footage? You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, we can go slam each other in the mud, or we can go slam the person that's accused, or we can just work together. Turn down your TV, or we can work together and try to solve this damn case. I know we're not professional investigators. I know we're not freaking cops. We're just simple people that want justice for Kanika. Period. So if we want, and they keep throwing us little doggy bones. They keep throwing us bullshit. That's what we're getting every day. Not even in the news. The news ain't even covering it because they know that it's fucked up. So why would they even cover it? I watch my TV. You hear nothing about Kanika. Never. Much of shit that's posted in this YouTube and posted on Facebook. Why haven't they talked about it? Where's the body camera?
Absolutely.
Go ahead, you're live on the air.
Absolutely. How you doing? First of all, I appreciate everything that you're doing, brother. I mean, you know, who's going to fight for us harder than us, first of all. Second of all, I hear a lot of, you know, I heard what you said about there's good people on the force, and then, you know, there's some bad, and I respect that. I think that with everything that's been going on, you know, I think we've learned that, you know, most of those people are for other people. But when it comes to this case, what I want to say is that the harder we fight and the more work that is put in is beautiful, because it's like, who else is doing it? Who else is, you know, out there trying to find out what's going on? We need to do that. And to hear you say that, you know, people being negative, I mean, at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? When are people going to learn that if we don't fight harder for us, they're not going to do it?
Exactly.
You know, this girl was murdered. I don't know who murdered her. I've been following the case, and it's just sad, you know. It's really sad. Because, you know, I understand the street code. Nobody wants to talk. But at the end of the day, it's funny. People start talking when it's their family member, you know?
Exactly.
And they know that. And the people know that it's a game. And they know that, you know, when we come together, it's going to be short-lived because people are going to get mad. And then, we got to stay on this case. Just like we got to stay on, you know, who did and why. And however far it goes, we still got to stay on it. Because it's not right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's not right. This girl was 19 years old. It doesn't matter what she was doing or how she was hanging out in the street. That doesn't matter. This girl was murdered This could have been anybody's daughter.
Exactly.
Anybody's sister. So
Okay.
I appreciate what you're doing with this case.
No
You
problem.
know what I'm saying? And appreciate you digging, and you keep digging.
So Foxy Call right now. So Foxy Call right now.
On your channel, so thank you.
No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate you. I thank you for your call. How you guys doing? Yeah, man, it's all up to you. No matter what, it's your view. This is your platform. I built this for you guys, and I'm going to keep saying it. If you're a new subscriber, I appreciate you, but I built this platform for you guys to call in, to get through, and to voice your opinion. Somebody is requesting to call in, Fitness. So, Foxy, you're more than welcome to give a call in if you're still there, but the phone lines are most definitely open. How you doing? You're live on the air.
Hi.
How you
My
doing?
name's Chantel. I've been watching you since the beginning of the show, and I do enjoy this show. I do enjoy it.
Thank you.
I am here, Chicago, Illinois, and since the beginning, I felt like, you've been on the right track for everything, and, I watch you, I watch Kate, I watch Straight Drop, I watch, Bad Barbie. I watch a lot of people who are covering this case.
Okay.
And something that has disturbed me, let me turn my radio down, I'm sorry, let me turn my computer down. But something that has disturbed me about it is I feel like sometimes, like coming across in the last few weeks, a lot of things have been getting sidetracked, like a lot of the facts. And maybe it's something that you can, further investigate or whatnot. But I just feel like there are some things that just aren't adding up, and everybody's so excited with finding, all of this new information and things that they're not really quite thinking about, how it really fits into the narrative. One thing that does bother me is that, I see a lot of people saying that the children set her up. I'm seeing people saying that her mother's involved. I'm seeing people saying that this was about organs. I'm seeing people saying, that the police, the coroner, the garbage man, the people who came to pick up the garbage,
Right.
the hotel. I mean, like, I kind of feel like it's kind of too messy for the murder of one girl. And that's the thing that, that kind of bothers me is if everybody puts their information together, there's about 70, 80 different people that can possibly be involved in this. And that just makes no sense for the murder of one girl.
Well,
and then there's also the thing about the organs. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Well, you say it makes no sense because I had to step back and say, what's so special about this one girl? Well, this one girl is Kanika Jenkins.
Exactly.
And she's that powerful. And if it takes a village to take one person out, then that means she's a powerful individual. And maybe they knew something that we didn't. Or maybe she was supposed to do something that we couldn't fathom that this one little girl could do. And so they took her out.
Right. I mean, but being that I live here in Chicago, these are some of the things that us Chicagoans think about the case. The first thing, her mother. I don't really see too many people reporting too much about her mother. People are really reporting more about, the kids and all of that in the hotel. But look at her mother. Look at how strange her mother acts. Look at how her mother showed very little emotion for the first time of seeing her child dead. She barely even went over there to check on the child.
She didn't even want to go over there.
Looked at her from across the room. Yeah, and then went to the freezer and then walked out. That was very odd.
Yeah.
So I look at the
You're
mother,
right.
and then here in Chicago,
You're right.
we think the mother at this point is just carrying on because she wants a check. That's why she turned down the first original check, because she wants a bigger check. That's why she lawyered up.
Yep.
When she seen that she actually had something that she could go after the hotel for. So that's the angle that I'm looking at it from. I'm not really looking at it, from being out here in Chicago, people see death a lot. So people react to it differently. But to see your own child dead, your baby girl dead, and you not even want to touch her or say, give me some room and let me, be with my baby for this last time, that was very, very odd to me.
Well, the reason why...
Now, as far as her organs... Go ahead.
I'm sorry if I cut you off. I just want to respond to that scene. And if you know me and this show, I just have so many problems with that one scene. You're talking about when she's in the kitchen and she walked from the back part where the freezer was. Well, if you ever worked in forensics, if you know forensics, when in the hell have you ever let the mother or the daughter or the sister or the brother or the father to even come into a crime scene? And furthermore, where everybody would stand, where they brought the body of Kanika, you know, that was a crime scene. Why didn't you see that taped off? You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes me lean towards the police. Either A, is doing a shitty job, or they have something to do with it, because, and then the mother, you know, at the beginning, this is the mother, her reaction to the death of her daughter. Oh my God, she's dead. If you see my reaction, right. She was super, sad. Then 2 days later, she was just okay with it. That didn't sit right with me.
She was accepting of it, and it was just, you know, quick. Oh, my daughter's in a better place, and now it's time to get justice for her. A very quick transition from being completely devastated to just instantly, all right, now it's time to march. That's a really quick transition, you know. And then even at the funeral, there was very little tears shed from her. It was more smiles and hugs and daps and handshakes and tears. And that was something that was strange, on top of the fact that she invited Monifa and Irene to the damn funeral, which I thought was really weird, because I wouldn't want to see the last people who was with my daughter, especially if they don't have no answers and they are the reason why she was like that. I wouldn't want them at the fucking funeral. Yep. Excuse my French, everybody, but I wouldn't want them at the funeral. Yep. So that was very strange to me. So I feel like if we put more, you know, attention on the mother, and then also she hasn't done any more interviews, but she's been outside of the Crown Plaza night after night after night. She hasn't done any more interviews. You know, she hasn't said another word about nothing. All she's saying is she wants justice. And I think that we need to look more into the mother, because there's a woman named Kate 420, and she's saying, you know, all these kids, you know, that Kanika was most likely set up by the children because of man's son. I feel like that's a little far-fetched, because why would the mother be involved in setting up her own daughter for the cause of his dead son? So
I believe that it was a family. The whole family was affiliated with a game. This is just theory. It's not facts. And so I believe that it wasn't. She didn't supposed to die. I believe they set her up to get raped. That's why they put the date rape drug in her drink, and she ended up dead. So now they have to scurry and get things cleaned up. Oh my God, I'm not. Phone is going dead. No. Hold on. Yeah. So, but we're back on. We're back good. But I believe it was an accidental death. But most definitely, I believe she was set up to be raped. You know, and it happened. She died.
Now,
so now what they do? What do you do now? You go to Monifa. Now, you go back to Monifa.
And being a Chicagoan, what I see here is a bunch of kids who are taking the Percocet, they're taking the Mollies, they're taking the ecstasy, and I think that maybe somebody, you know, brought some stuff from maybe their grandma's cabinet and was passing it out and pretending as though it was Percocet or Molly or whatever, and she ended up taking some of it. And that's when, you know, that's how all of those weird ass seizure drugs and all of that stuff, that's how that got into her system. Now, the thing is that bothers me the most about all of that, about the kids in the room, is that the mother has not once said anything about those kids in the room or the drugs that were found in her system. That's why I said it goes back to the mother, because she's so focused on this lawsuit and trying to get money from the hotel. She's not once has the police even said, well, who's giving out all this liquor and alcohol and pills to these underage kids? And it was just a weird situation. Like the hotel itself, the hotel walks up and figured out that it's a whole party, a whole raging party going on in this room. They can smell the weed out in the hallway. They can see it's a bunch of kids, but yet and still nobody called the police.
Right.
Nobody called the police. I found that to be weird, because I know, you know, most times when they find out that it's that many people in a room and it's that loud and so many people are complaining, because Rosemont is a nice area, and I know somebody called the front desk and complained.
The front desk, do you understand how many people walk around in that hotel 24/7? This is a big hotel. Just think, look at the camera footage. Every time you see camera footage, you see groups of people. The only time you see somebody walking by themselves is Kanika. That's it. So you mean to tell me out
and
all
the
these
guy
people.
vacuuming the carpet pretty much, and the security guard when he was wandering around.
Well, you understand why the security guard got involved in it, because, you know, he knew about the party. Let me just say this. Security knew about the party because Monifa, did Monifa work there? Somebody worked there that was a part of the party, right? So now here's the setup. They set the girl up to get raped. Oh, she ends up dead. So they go to the person that knows the security and say, hey, look, this girl ended up dead. We got to help me get her out of here. Shut off the cameras or do something with the cameras. And that's what happened. And that's why you see that security guard walking around, looking around. Oh, shit, these people then got somebody killed. Or that man probably was involved in it. He probably was the one that fucking went in there and raped her too. You never know. All these people look.
And another thing about it that I know for a fact is that Chicago Police Department, they move hella slow. They move very, very slowly. But at the same time, they will never show us their entire hand. They will show us bits and pieces, but they will never show us all of the evidence that they have.
Camera
because
footage.
They're still investigating. So a lot of the times when it's this many people involved, they want people to start telling on themselves. And I think that's what's happening, is that people are going to start, or they already are starting to tell on themselves slowly but surely. But I just really think, you know, I'm not going to take up all your time here, but I just really think that, you know, we need to do more research into the mom. You know, we definitely need to get some answers from her, you know, force her to do an interview. If, you know, not force her. I mean, it's her child. She doesn't owe us anything. But at the same time, I really feel like she should be speaking up. You know, put facts out there a lot more and clear things up a lot more than what's happening. And she's not doing any of that. But she's showing her face out here nightly, night after night in front of this hotel, you know, yelling about her money and yelling about justice. But she hasn't said anything, you know, toward the people who gave her daughter drugs, toward the people who had her daughter in that fucking hotel to begin with.
Right.
She hasn't said anything to those people.
She want that money. She want that bag. She want that bag.
And that's what people here in Chicago think. We all think she's here for the attention and she's here for the money. She's standing out there. She's already called off the protest once because of money. She accused Jediah of stealing the money that was there. So, I mean, it's mighty funny that it started off not being about money. Then she turns around and fires Jediah or whatever because she's saying he's stealing money. Then she goes back out there and starts protesting again. So I really think that she has all of this going on because it makes a better case for her in the long run. She's trying to get some millions off of this. You know, for all the people in Chicago who lose their children to violence, they never have an opportunity to get millions of dollars from it. And so I think that's what she's doing. She's doing all of this so she can have her day in court and she can get some money. As soon as she gets her money, I feel like we won't hear any more about this case.
Yep.
I really do.
And that's it. And that's it. That's it right there. That's it right there. I thank you. I thank you for your call.
How did we find out about somebody using a stolen credit card? Because I hear a lot of people talking about the kids use a stolen credit card to book the room.
How do you find out if
about that?
How do you find out if it was stolen or not, or if the story is true? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I heard people saying that the kids used a stolen credit card.
Yeah, supposedly Monifa had used
all those rooms.
Yeah, it was a stolen credit card to book the rooms. But there's no way we can go find out if it's true or not unless somebody go to court. Just on that piece. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a system to where we can go look into that unless you have a connection to the hotel and they tell you. But I'm pretty sure they're muzzled right now and they're not speaking to nobody. And I'm pretty sure they get 1 billion calls each day on what happened.
I mean, you know, they fired their whole front desk staff.
Yeah, they fired everybody.
All of those people who were working there that night.
They fired everybody. They fired everybody. And the question, and I don't know if you heard me say this or not, the questions that we should be asking for, or the thing or things that we should be asking for, is the audio from the videotapes. Just clear as day. That would solve a great deal of the case, because if we can clearly hear the police officers call in for backup or 986, whatever he said, to say that he had a dead body back there, then if we can hear that, we possibly can hear people talking or even the crime happen. Where's the police body cam? You know, that part right there. That's the most. Go ahead.
There's a portion that's going on now where everyone's talking about her organs. And one thing about the organs is they're very, very sensitive things. So in order to take somebody's organs and just to be into that whole situation altogether, I mean, that, to me, one of the things that makes it so weird about the organs is if they wanted to really take her organs, they could have just made her disappear altogether. What makes it odd to me is that, you know, if they wanted her organs, they make this big farce of, you know, bringing in a look-alike and having everybody change clothes and putting her body back in. I think that's too big of a farce for them just to want her organs when they could have simply just made her disappear. I mean, we all seen how intoxicated she appeared to be. So they could have just definitely made her disappear from the scene altogether.
Let me say this.
One thing about organs is...
Let me say this. And to respond to the urgency of those organs. Now, if you have the elite, somebody from higher up, somebody that's really famous, somebody that really need that organ, right? And they need it right away. And they're in town. Or they're like an hour away from you. And they need that organ to be preserved. What better way is it to cause a death, stick her in the freezer?
To freeze somebody completely is the wrong way because they never freeze the organ. When you freeze the organ completely, it's dead. It's no longer any good to you.
Well, now that was a lie when they said that was a lie.
Completely freeze the organ. It has to be chilled and kept
right. So you missed me. Now, when they said the body was frozen completely, it wasn't, because when they brought the body out, you seen the man clearly as day lift up her head as if she just died. You know what I'm saying? Because if she was frozen to death and rigor mortis set in, it would have been impossible for that man to lift up her head. But you got to understand, if the organs was the case, if it was the case for the organs, then the morgue is somewhere really close. Let's say snatch the body, get her down the street, and snatch those organs out and bring her back under the night, and then stick her in the freezer. I mean, it's very possible.
What they were saying is that the reason why they didn't let her mother see her for 4 hours was that they were trying to defrost the entire freezer. And that's where the sister comes in saying that when they finally got a chance to see her, there was only one piece of ice on the floor.
Or were the
organs could definitely come in.
Right. Or were they trying to get the body back to the hotel? Or were they trying to finish the job, get the rest of the organs, and bring the body back? Because, mind you, the mother never really seen the child in the freezer until that day. The body was there for a long time before the mother seen her daughter. So
wasn't it a total of 3 days altogether? Like the first day, which was the night of the party, then that whole day that she just went missing. Then the third day is finally basically when her mother, you know, when they found her and when her mother finally had seen her, right? So it's a total of 3 days altogether as a time frame, correct?
That part right there, yes. And that's too long. You got to start questioning, like, wait a minute. Sometimes when you see forensic files, or sometimes, you know, they take the body frozen and they get it to the forensic file office, and then they'll defrost it there so all the evidence will drip on the table. When have you ever heard of anything being defrosted at the crime scene? Wouldn't you fuck up the crime scene even more?
Now that's what bothered me, is because I would think that they would take the body frozen as it is and take it down to wherever they need to take it at, and then let it thaw out, instead of letting it thaw out where it is and then, you know, taking the body out. So that's one thing that also bothered me about the situation as well.
And I know we're not I know we're not pieces of chicken, but if you ever worked in a kitchen and you know you have to go in the freezer, and if you have a piece of chicken or just a piece of meat that freezes, and if it drop on the floor and it's there, it's not going to stick to the fucking floor. That place is built to where if anything freezes, it just doesn't stick. So I can't believe that crap for bullshit. That's just a bunch of bullshit. But that's why I'm asking for the body footage. I mean the body camera footage, because we will see her frozen on the floor, or we will see the condition of Kanika's body on the floor from the police.
But the thing that bothers me the most is that it seems like every single camera in that building worked except for that one specific camera in front of the freezer. I mean, they even got cameras showing the guys taking the garbage out. They even got cameras back there, but that one specific, That one specific camera in front of the freezer just happens not to work. But every other camera in the whole entire building works except for that one specific freezer camera. So I think that was a little weird as well. But as I said, I've been watching you for a while, and I'm going to continue watching, and you're doing an absolute great job.
Thank you.
Thank you for answering my questions. You've been great.
Thank you.
And I'm going to let go and let someone else call in.
Okay, thank you for your call. Thank you, caller. You have a nice day. Okay, the phone lines are open. You're more than welcome to give me a call. How you doing? You're live on the air.
From Nevada.
How you doing?
I'm okay. I know a lot of people, they were talking about Selena Gomez and that she had lupus and got a kidney transplant by her best friend.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I just think it's quite odd that she was in Chicago during this time. Kanika was disappeared missing, and then they found her dead in the freezer.
So you mean to tell me that Selena Gomez was... You mean to tell me Selena Gomez was getting a procedure done in Chicago at the same time Kanika was found dead in Chicago?
Yes. I don't really know if it's true, but if she did that or not, but it's just quite odd that she was in Chicago.
Yes, so Foxy.
During that time.
Okay, well, let's I'm gonna have somebody to call and respond to that. Thank you for your call, caller. The phone lines are open. The number is 312-701-3524. So Foxy, you're next. Give me a call. Yeah, it is kind of odd. It is kind of odd when you have a famous person, because that's part of the elite. Okay, we have another call. How you doing? You are live on the air. Give it 2 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And make sure you turn down your phone, your TV. If whatever you're watching me on, turn it down. How you doing? Where you calling from? And what's your name?
Oh, my name's Alicia. I'm calling from the Seattle area, Seattle, Washington.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm just surprised that
got you, so
out of
Foxy.
everybody that works at that hotel, what was that?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm just surprised that of everybody that works at that hotel, everybody, no one has came out and said not one thing about what they may have saw or anything. Even her mother isn't speaking out. I just think that's really weird.
Yeah,
Don't
you know what?
That peculiar?
Yeah, for a long time, when she first left the scene, I paid attention to that in great detail because I was talking about it maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I just thought it was really strange that she was really turned up, and then it was almost like night and day. She was turned up and then she was turned off. It was almost like she was a light switch. Somebody just turned her off. You know what I'm saying? So
Exactly.
The best thing I can come up
and
with.
And that just kind of shows you right there, because if I worked there and I even had heard something or anything, I would be sharing it with somebody so they could get it to the police, or sharing it, here on YouTube, just so that somebody, I would speak out. That's what I'm saying. I would speak out. So I just find it really weird that out of everybody there, even the guests, no one's seen anything. No one heard anything. No one's coming forward. That's really weird. So to me, that just shows you right there.
Yeah, you got somebody that got a lot of money that could have paid a lot of people off and said, hey, look, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Yep.
I believe it's quite possible, and I'm going to say my belief is, very strong, but it's quite possible that the mother already received some kind of payment or some kind of hush money. Because if you look at it, at the interview with the young girl, it makes sense that that's a very important hotel. Somebody's making a lot of money. And, you know, if you're generating millions of dollars, why would you want to lose that to a death? You know, it doesn't make sense, you know, but that's just what the fuck it is. I mean, it's just clear as day.
Yeah, this whole case is not making sense. And then, you know, like I said, if I, you know, out of all the people in Chicago, the Rosemont area, you know, that maybe a friend of a friend of a cop's wife, just nobody. I just feel like it's just so weird. Nobody has anything to say. So something suspicious, something's up. And do you think that this is ever going to come to an end, that we're ever going to find out what's going on?
I believe
really
this.
Went on,
I believe this. I believe if we, as the people, the public, the general public, if we keep on talking about it, if we keep on posting, and if we keep on researching, if we keep on just taking an interest in this, they would have to. They would have to come up with somebody, and it's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, everybody's getting so close, I believe. Just, you know, the work you're doing, which is awesome, and there's a couple others, you know, I just feel like, you know, you guys we're so close. So close.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So close but yet so far. So close but yet so far, you know, so.
It's sort of like the stars, huh? They look so close, but yet they so far away. I thank you for your call. I thank you. I'm going to take the next call, okay?
Okay, thank you.
How you doing? You're live on the air.
Hello, this is Tom.
How you doing?
Can you hear me?
Yes, where you calling from?
I'm calling from Louisiana. I just have a real quick question. Remember in the beginning of the case, it was said that Mama Teresa had her family go to the hotel and knock on all the doors and everything?
Yes, I remember.
Like that?
I remember.
It is the footage.
Oh, yes, huh?
You know, like all the family members knocking on the door.
This is why I could... Thank you so much, caller. Thank you so much, caller. This is why I built this platform. For questions like that. If they gave us all the footage, all 36 hours of the footage, then we most definitely would see Mama Teresa and all her friends go banging on the doors from door to door like they explained it. Where's the footage?
Yep. Where's the footage? Just like you were talking about the audio piece, where's the footage of the family?
Exactly.
We haven't seen it. 36 hours worth of footage, and we don't see any other family members. Or we may see a few, but not like what we
I want to see.
So.
I want to see them going to door like they explained and bang on each door. That's the footage I want to see. I want to see the footage of the body camera. I want to see footage from the police officers from their body cams. I want to hear the audio from every camera because we know they have audio. And most definitely, like you said, I want to see the footage of them going to door looking for Kanika. If it exists. If they even did it.
Right. That's right.
That's deep. I like that question.
That's all I had. I just wanted to know.
All right. Ooh-wee. How you doing? You're live on the air.
Hi. I'm calling not to ask a question, but to start from the beginning. I need you to see something in my video that nobody is mentioning. I see in the live video that Irene is being coached by somebody. First of all, I have to tell you this. They have slow ones and they have the normal ones. Some of the videos are slow, okay? I would like to say that if you were searching the video, you would search the one that Monifa is on. When it says Irene's live or whatever, you have two. There's one with Irene's picture and there's one with Monifa's picture. Usually it would be the one with Monifa's picture that is the original. Now, when you're watching the original, at about 4:47, that is where Shamaya and Irene are sitting on the bed or the chair or whatever they're sitting on, there's someone directly in front of them. And Ty is also in that room, or he may have walked out already, because when Irene is sitting on the bed, that guy behind her is Ty. Okay? Somebody's in front of her also. At 4:47, she hesitates. She says, now, but I want you to watch it, because I need for you to tell me if she's in fear or is she just ready to do what needs to be done.
Right.
She says now, and then she sits back down, okay? But you could tell while you're watching it that everything that's going on in that room is an act, okay? She's dancing, she's partying, but she sits back and she says, now. But when she says now, she actually noticed that she made a mistake. She's like, well, maybe I shouldn't have spoke to him, okay?
Right.
But he still taps her on the head. He blesses her in that way to let her know that everything is okay, I guess, or everything is straight or whatever. But at the same time, if you notice, Shamaya seems a little bit too comfortable in front of this man, whoever he is. I believe that whatever's going on or whatever went on, it's not the first time. Or that these people, she knows them and know what they do, because she's just really comfortable while Irene is sitting there really nervous.
Exactly.
Shamaya isn't saying anything but rooms.
Exactly. I'm trying
to notice,
to
like I said, it's that 4:47. She will get up off the bed, but she hesitates, and then she sits right back down. It's within a 3-second period. She sits down. She's like, now, and then she's scared, but she sits back down and she keep on dancing. But
what I need you to do,
like I said, she's either in fear or she needs to be on point with whatever she's doing. She has to get it right. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Right. What I need you to do is, I need you to not call, but go to that link, and I want you to share that link to the number you just called, and then I can put it on the screen so everybody can see it, so we can talk about it, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Don't share it to the live. Share it to the number you just called, and I'm going to put it up. Okay? Thank you for your call, okay?
Okay.
I appreciate you.
No problem. Thank you.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing? My phone is freezing up. Ooh wee. Okay. All right, the lines are back open. Texas, give me a call back. Again. Here we go. How you doing? You're live on the air.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great.
My phone's about to die. And
okay, where are you calling from?
Really quickly. I'm somewhere in America.
Yeah, that's right.
These people, it is about organs. It's about organs. And I'll tell you why. If you go and look at videos by a young lady named Mrs. Tony Freeney, she shows a video of a young man pushing a cart with a bag that looks like a body bag with a body in it. The feet are pointing outwards a little bit off the cart.
You're talking about what's on the screen?
Well, I can't see right now because I'm on my phone and I don't have another computer in front of me. But what I'm telling you is I just watched a bunch of videos between yesterday and today, and that young lady showed a video where the foot, what looks like feet in the bag, hits against another cart and he's pushing it by. He stops, he adjusts the bag, and then there's a fluid, a reddish looking fluid on the ground, and he keeps going.
Okay.
I read an article on another video that stated the body, when the body was found in the freezer, Tanika was, one of her shoes was off and her foot was badly cut.
Wow.
Now, the other thing is the video in the kitchen with the man, that older man and that younger creepy dude, that they're preparing Kanika's body for her mother to come in and look at her. That man, that older man, I have seen another video with him in it. It is him. His name, I believe, is Frank Martel. He has a promotional video where he's talking about selling organs, and that's what he does for a living. And he doesn't look like he does in the video at the hotel, and like just an old regular frumpy man. He's in a very expensive 3-piece suit, and he is discussing about organs and that they can take it from anyone at any age, and he's trying to tell people, don't worry about the myths that you're hearing. If you research those things together, I'm telling you, they had the time, because her body 24 hours, they had the time to remove all of her organs. That's why they covered her body the way they did up to her chin. And if I was her mother, I would have demanded for them to open that bag for me to check my child's body. Even if I couldn't touch her, they would have had to show me her body.
Yep.
I am telling you, it is about organs. And also, if you also look at videos by, I believe her name is Beach Beauty something, she has really good videos also where she shows the men, and other people have it, but the main lobby, where you see these men with that security guard being led down some ramp. One of them, they have silver cases. If you look up those cases cost $1,000 each. They are airtight filled cases, luggage cases, and they're used in situations like that, in medical situations. That man leaves with a jacket, he comes back without it. Then another man and a woman comes to the lobby with a blue cooler. That man leaves with the security guard, goes down that same ramp, comes back without it. I'm telling you, if you piece all of the videos that are now out, because so many more videos coming out, if you start looking at all of it and start really piecing all of this together, you will see it is about organs. I believe they took that child's organs. And on the autopsy report, it says her thymus was missing.
Yep.
A thymus is something that is used to help when people are having a transplant. It helps them not to reject the transplant. And it's also used in babies that are born with a certain disease or condition. I am telling you, and that surgery in just in the medical field legally is at least $500,000. So imagine in the black market how much that would be worth to someone.
Right.
I need people to please look at the video of that man that prepares the body with that little creepy dude with the little cap on his head in the army jacket. Look up that old man. Look up Frank Markel and put it in organ donors or organ sellers, and you'll find a video.
Right.
And it's the same man. You can see that it's the same exact man. He has the same glasses on, same nose, features, hairline, everything.
Yep.
I believe they took that baby's organ.
They did. I believe it too.
And that's all I wanted to say.
I believe it too, and I thank you for your call. When you end this call, go right back and you'll see what's on the screen. It's directly what you were speaking about. Thank you for your call.
I will do that.
And make sure you subscribe too.
Have a blessed day, and thank you for keeping this alive and helping to solve this case.
No problem.
May Kanika Jenkins rest in peace.
There you have it right there. This is the reason why we need to stay on top of this case. People that's posting videos, don't be discouraged. You know, you're always going to have people that say, oh, that's the same video, or oh, it's this, and oh, it's that. So what? Post it. Remind the killers. Remind the body snatchers. That's what I call them, the body snatchers, because for a minute you couldn't even understand what even happened to the girl. Hi, you're live on the air.
Hi, this is I just have one question. There was a gentleman, I think it shows it, or showing off that some research into Caribbean and found that technically on paper they don't exist. So I was wondering what you felt about that. Like, there's no background whatsoever about Teresa Martin, and there's absolutely no birth certificate in the registry or death certificate yet for Kanika Jenkins. So I was wondering what you felt about that in a nutshell as well.
Well, I can't say yes or no to it, but we as the public most definitely can go look because it's public information. You can go research births and death certificates. Death certificates most definitely, because once you die, it becomes public record. So we most definitely can do that. So I suggest to you and to whoever else that wants to go look for that piece of evidence, go look for it. Post it online. You know, and compare it to the lifespan of Kanika.
And so that was one of the things that also had came up. So I just wanted to touch on that really quickly. And it was also about Teresa Martin. Like, there is absolutely nothing, no documentation anywhere about Teresa Martin.
I think
footprint anywhere. So those were some things. Yeah.
I think Teresa Martin or Kanika Martin. I think her last name was her maiden name, and then her father was the Jenkins. I don't know. It's possible. I think that's where the switch is. Kanika Jenkins, Kanika Martin, Teresa Martin. You know what I'm saying? So it's either or. But I suggest people go look for that information. Thank you, caller. I really appreciate you. Okay.
You're very welcome. Bye bye.
How you doing? You live on the air?
Yes. When the police admitted that the video of her walking the hallways was a reenactment and whatever, I just think that that's such obstruction of justice. Like, why, whoever did it, why aren't they being charged with tampering of evidence or whatever they're doing? The hotel or the security or whatever.
Well, if you're a police station and you have,
and why aren't they giving the real footage? Like, where's some footage?
Well,
whether she's in there or not.
Well, for the rest of the show, I'm not going to be on camera. You guys, when you have a lot of important people that have to be protected, like a police station as an organization, they're going to go through any length to cover their asses, even if it's to help cover up just any old young thug. You know what I'm saying? So it happens. You know, unfortunately, in this day and age, it just happens. You know, and I can't understand it. I don't know why they are trying to cover this big old thing up. You know, who knows? A security guard could be.
But I think if we an issue, just that little bit that I just said an issue, and like protested just on that, it would have to come out.
Yep, most definitely. Most definitely.
That's pretty much saying it was a cover-up, and we're not going to give it to you whether you want it or not. Like, it says everything to me just with that action.
Right.
How messed up the whole situation is.
Right. Right. Well, yeah. Most definitely, if it smells like a cover-up, it feels like a cover-up, then it's possible that it's a cover-up. But the question is, what are they covering up? You know, are they just covering up the death of Kanika? Are they just covering that up? Or do they have a lot more to cover up? That's the question. You know? Whose jobs?
Yeah, I think they're covering up for the hotel. For the hotel.
But the question is, why?
Whether the security...
Why is a police station, as an organization, determined to cover up a death inside of a hotel? What importance does this hotel hold to where they have to cover it up? Because it's just a fucking hotel. It's nothing big about a fucking hotel. It's where people come and just fucking stay for a night or two. You know what I'm saying? So it's bigger than just the hotel. It's something else that they're covering up. Hence, to an organ snatcher or a body snatcher. Y'all repost that. Body snatchers. Repost that one.
Yeah. I think it is bigger than that. It just frustrates me because the information should be coming out and it's not. And it's frustrating.
Okay.
Especially, like, they just threw it in our face. Like, yes, we made this whole thing up. Well, who? The police made it up? Or the hotel made it up? Or you all made it up? Like, where did it it come from?
Well, Peterson says it's a murder.
And who was involved?
Peterson says there's a murder in the hotel don't look good, and so that's why they're covering it up.
Good.
You know, but I'm gonna take the next. I'm gonna take the next call, and I thank you for your call. I really appreciate you so much. How you doing? You're live on the air.
Hi, how you doing? I'm from New Orleans, and I was wondering, I was watching a video yesterday that somebody had posted where it was her in the elevator with the fake girl, and then they had another picture of a young girl and Kanika in the background, and Kanika had on the black pants.
Yes.
And they were saying that, I also watched the other video of you with the face swap, and they were saying that the girl in the elevator, basically on the live, they did the face swap. And I was wondering if you can maybe do that thing that you did where you was in white to see if maybe that's what they did.
Okay, what I need you to do is most definitely I can go look at that. I do have another video of negative exposure part 3, and it's another video of Kanika. I don't want to give it away, but I want you guys to look at that and correct me if I'm wrong. I always leave room for correction. Tell me what you guys think about that video when I post it. I'm gonna do it tonight, and but you know, YouTube like to kind of slow my stuff up now. You know what I'm saying? Or take it down. I don't know why.
Right.
You know, I'm not talking about.
Right. Because I thought it was so crazy that nobody really noticed. Like, if you look at Kanika and all the other pictures, and then you look at her in the elevator, that really does not even look like her a little bit.
Well, if you
like
look
the face, like her forehead's a little bit bigger, her cheeks look a little bit more like, a little bit more fat, like filled in. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you look at Kanika,
like and I was like, why the mama never even said anything that was not her daughter in the live?
If you look at Kanika in a hotel room, if you look at Kanika in a hotel room when she's first,
and I know my kids, like, you know, so I just thought that was kind of odd.
Well, if you look at Kanika in a hotel room, you can see her sitting on a bed. She don't have those jeans on that have holes in it. In one of the pictures, in one of the videos. And then there's another one that she does have those jeans on when she's standing in front of the mirror. Makes you kind of think twice about who's who. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said in one of my videos.
Right, and they also have her friend, I don't even, Marcia, whatever her name is. They even have her downstairs walking with a girl, and she has no shoes on. Her belt is not even on her at all. I'm like, that's kind of odd too. Like, why would you be looking for your friend with no shoes and no belt on? What you was doing?
Right.
You know? Well, like, I just thought that was kind of odd too.
Yeah. Yeah, that is odd.
Right.
That is
and
odd.
I believe, like, out to the, or I do think that I even watched a video where a guy said that he got a call and they told him, they lied and said that he wasn't even there. He was actually here in Louisiana. And he's like, they know where we're at all times. He was like, I was supposed to go get the organ, but we're only allowed to take certain roads. And if you can't take them roads, then you can't take the call.
Right.
So I'm thinking maybe somebody got the call to go get her organ, and something happened in the middle of it, and maybe they couldn't take what they wanted, or they just took what they had to, and that was it before they got caught.
Yep. I believe they took all. I believe they took every goddamn thing. I believe they even took her damn eyes.
Right.
I believe they took her teeth. They probably took her. They took everything.
Even if they would have put her on a gurney, they would have had to break bones to put her on the gurney. I mean, my mom died from hypertension, and when they came and got her, she was only gone for I think 4 hours, and she was already stiff.
Wow.
So I mean, come on.
And
now.
so she was gone. Wait a minute. Her body was there for like almost 3 hours, right? I mean, 3 days. And if you see see her body,
and my mom was gone for 4, and she had a ceiling fan on in her room,
and she was stiff,
and her body was already stiff, and she was already stiff.
So that man that lifted her head up, that tells you, that tells you something.
Stuff don't make sense.
That tells you something. Missing organs mean the body is really not holding in any fluids, meaning the body probably won't get stiff quick because things are missing. So leads you to believe that it's possible for her neck to be moved or something.
Blood flow. It's the blood flow. If you don't have blood, your blood stops, and that's what makes you set into rigor mortis. It's your blood. So I mean, if they did what they did, they would have to stop. You know, her blood from flowing.
She didn't have any fucking blood in her goddamn system. They took that girl fucking organs, because if you sit and if you look at that footage in her kitchen, when that man lifted up that girl neck, he didn't have no issues. It wasn't a struggle. He just lifted it up.
And they would have had two people that would have had to lift her up, because they had two people that had to lift up my mama.
So rigor mortis.
So they would have had two people that would have lifted up that lady.
Rigor mortis.
That little girl, they could have not lifted up by herself.
Rigor mortis set in, and a frozen body.
And more difficult to hold.
Woo. Ain't that something?
Right.
Ain't that fucking something? This is some fucking bullshit out here.
Yes.
I don't like that shit.
You know, I just wanted to share that.
No problem. I thank you for your call.
And thank you for your time, you know.
Thank you.
I got some good people out there that really work hard, and I know you're one of them.
Thank you.
So I support you, and thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for your call, guys. If you're new to the channel, if you're not, I'm going to repeat this. This platform is built for you, the callers, the public, to call in. How you doing? Just hold on 1 second. This platform is built for you, the caller, to voice your opinion. This is your view. This is what it's called, your view. So you can call in, subscribe to the page, and hit that notification bell so you can get instant access to this live video and videos that I post up. Thank you, caller. You're live on air.
Hello. I was calling. I wanted to ask, how many people live in the house with Miss Teresa?
That I do not know. I do not know. I don't know how many cousins. I don't know how many. I do not know how many people live in the house with her.
Okay. You think it's possible that did they say she left the house on the 6th or the 9th?
She was at the police. Not the police station. She did receive a ticket the day before the party. So I mean, that's a hard question to answer too, because we don't know how close she lives to the hotel, so she could have been there at the hotel every day of that up until that day. So I don't know.
So Teresa not saying that her child came home any, or she don't know.
Hello? Hello?
Did her kid come home any, or did she don't? Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Did Kanika come home any? She don't know.
No, Kanika, she died there. I mean, after they found her dead, she was out partying. She left with her truck.
You haven't seen her daughter in 3 days?
That's a good question. That's another question that we should investigate. Those are good, valid questions. I understand why you're asking those questions, because, if she could have very well been dead, and within those 3 days already, and then the party happened, and then they could have said, oh, yeah, she was here at the party, then she died. But, then we do see video footage of her there, so those are good questions, but I don't have 100% answers to those questions.
I was saying, I hope this thing happened, but those girls could have had them girls in their house acting like they get Kanika while she on her drugs and stuff, and she don't know. And she could have think one of them was Kanika if they was in her house.
Yeah,
they had the keys to the house. They had the keys to the car.
Right. That's possible. It's possible. No, but her mother only seen her. Her mother seen her like 1 or 2 days before the death. I think she didn't see her for like 1 or 2 days or something like that. But thank you for your call. I'm gonna move to the next caller. I really appreciate your call. And again, you guys, please subscribe to my page. Hit the little notification bell as well. Sometimes this shit pisses me off. Not you guys, but just this case. It gets irritating, but you want it so bad for Kanika. and you want them to solve the case. You want them to walk out the police station and with an agenda to go walk and go arrest somebody. You know, not to just arrest somebody to hold them for an hour, then let them go. We don't want that shit. We want people to be arrested for this case. You know, we want to have closure for Kenneka Jenkins, and that's what I think. That's what the majority that posts these videos. That's what we want. You know, because if they don't get arrested, then guess what? There's murderers walking the street while we're doing this video. How you doing? You're live on the air, and where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Carroll, Illinois. I would like, my name is Luana. Thanks for, I'm getting through finally. I would like to make a couple of statements if you don't.
Okay.
I feel they all have it. Security guard that my girl on down from the hotel room. Number two, what I want to know is if a person you can have a stroke or anything, and the ambulance or the coroners and police have to be called, they're going to roll and consider it a crime scene. Now, I watched one of the videos of Kenneka on an interview with the chief of police, and they allowed this girl to take Kenneka's belly ring off. They shouldn't allow this girl to touch her body because that was considered a crime scene. You see what I'm saying?
Wait a minute. So what you're telling me, because that's new information for me, they allowed the mother to walk back there, take off the belly ring off her daughter's dead body.
They allowed the sister, Kenneka's sister, did an interview with the chief of police. I was watching it on a video, and her sister said that she had taken her sister's belly ring off because the chief of police was telling her, saying what all they gave to Kenneka's family, and her sister said that she had taken her sister's belly ring off of her stomach. Now, why would that be allowed? This is still considered a crime scene.
Exactly.
First of all. You
Exactly.
understand what I'm saying? So
exactly.
And then number two, and number three, another thing. Remember that case with the woman, I believe, out of Detroit when she put her kids in that freezer. Now, if it takes a couple of days, 2-3 days for a turkey to unthaw, you know what? Imagine how long it's going to take for a human body to unthaw. It's no way possible they could have done an autopsy within a matter of hours or the next day. It would take a body about, what, 4 or 5 days, somewhere along there, to completely unthaw.
Exactly. That's very possible.
So,
that's very fucking possible.
Yeah, so that's what, you know, and like I said, I watched Kenneka's sister on interview with the chief of police. She shouldn't have been allowed to touch that girl's body in any kind of way. No shape, form, or fashion of a way. And then tonight, I listened to one of your callers. The girl said she was in Chicago visiting her relatives and said Monifa is in jail. But that can't be possible because today is Saturday, October 14th. Me and my daughter, we watched Monifa live last night. You know, turning up, being mad with some girl she having beef with.
When you seen her live, was it live like with a red? You see the little red live marker, or was it a video?
It wasn't that a video. We watched the Monifa. It was a video.
Oh, it's a video.
Last
so
night, my daughter and I had watched the. You know, so it's not possible that this girl can be in jail. And
well, if it's just a video, then it's possible. If it was a video, then it's possible that she could have been in jail if it was just a video. But if it was a live video, then most definitely she's not in jail. But we're going to do some extra.
Was it a live video? Oh, we don't know about that. So you're right. And one more statement I would like to make. When they keep saying Monifa and Irene keep saying that they was telling the guy to park in order for him to park illegal, $200. That don't make no sense to me, because why would you pay? I would rather walk a mile, park a mile away from, you know, from my destination than to pay $200 to park illegal, you know, because you can still risk of your car or whatever you driving being towed. So it makes no sense to me.
I can object to that, because if somebody's getting paid some big money, who gives, and they know that girl is going to die or get injured, who gives a fuck about $200 parking ticket? Plus, furthermore, if you have any connections to the hotel, I used to work at a hotel. I used to park in places that I didn't supposed to park in because they allowed me to park there. They said, don't worry about it. Yeah, we'll make sure that you won't get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? So it's very...
Oh, okay. I understand what you're saying, but I'll be glad when this case is just stopped. And like I said, my opinion and my feeling on it is that I believe even the owner, I believe all of them have something to do with the death of that child. I really do. Because too many, they made too many. See, they thought that they was, you know, they outsmarted themselves. They did too many mistakes. Because there's no way in the world. I didn't see no yellow tape. That area should have been taped off completely.
Yep.
Without any questions being asked.
Yep. For days.
And then the autopsy was done too quick. And then to allow her sister, I know she loved her sister, but to allow her sister to take her belly ring out of her stomach, that was a no-no.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So I've been calling and calling. I'm glad I got a chance to talk with you and to voice my opinion, and I'll keep watching your videos.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being a subscriber. Make sure you keep hitting that notification bell.
Okay.
Bye-bye. That's correct. No yellow tape. No crime scene. That's what that means. That was not a crime. That was Harvest Fest. Put it in a nutshell. How you doing? You are live on the air, and where are you calling from?
North Carolina.
How you doing?
North Carolina.
Go ahead.
Fine. I just called it question. When the came in there to get over, they were standing over the body, him and his assistant. He took something out of his coat and put under the police was about to walk back in there, and they rushed and put something up under the blanket and pulled the blanket down real quick.
So and you know what? When I hear that, and when I seen that, that made me lean towards the police having something to do with it, because if that cop, of course he didn't see it, but there's video footage and it's played over and over and over again. At least by now they would have said on the news, hey, the coroner or somebody else has something to do with covering up that child's death. Because if the police officers if they was trying to do their job correctly, they would have pointed that out by now through the media. And they didn't. And that leads me to say why.
The police didn't still put it under there.
Right, but they didn't see it. But you did. You seen it. I seen it. The world seen it. So if we all seen it, and the police didn't see it, and then they go back and review the tapes, because trust me, they're going to go back and review the tapes of themselves in that kitchen, and they see that coroner or that person put that thing under his shirt or put it under Kanika or whatever he did with it, and they haven't said anything by now. That tells me they have something possibly to do with it.
And I think one of the officers seen him, because he came back round there and he was about to put it back under there. He had to do it real fast, but he walked away and like he didn't even see it.
Yep.
And did Teresa get her watch back?
I don't know, but you make a strong argument.
And then again, and I thought maybe it could be the watch. They could stuck the watch on it. Somebody said that he gave it back to the family, and the only reason why he would have gave it back to the family is because the other man looked up at the camera and realized a camera was up there, and they discussed that, and that's the only reason why if he did give it back to her, he did, because he seen that camera.
Wow. Wow. Okay, caller. I thank you for your call.
All right.
Guys, I'm about to end this broadcast. It's been fun. It's been great. I really appreciate your time. I have more work to do. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, and keep subscribing. Thank you for subscribing to my page. Thank you for viewing. I need to see some I love yous to go across the screen for Kanika Jenkins, and or some J4ks. That's what I want to see. J4ks. You know, once I'm about to shut this down, I always got to give salute to Kanika, and rest in peace to Kanika. We do this for you, and everybody. I suggest to you guys to keep on posting these videos. Don't be discouraged. Please don't let nobody discourage you. You're going to hear good reviews. You're going to get negative reviews. It just comes with the territory, you know. But I can show you where out all the negative and positive, I got over 11,000 people that gives me a thumbs up, and only 1,000 people that gives me a thumbs down. So that tells me that I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing a good job, and I thank you for your feedback. I try to respond to a lot of you guys' questions or concerns or views, and again, I don't delete anything. If it's a negative comment up there, I leave it there, because that's that person's view. That's their opinion, and I'm okay if it's a negative or a positive opinion. I respect everybody's opinion. If you're a new subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. And I want to say thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go somewhere else with this. I've been doing this for like maybe, I'm very new to this. So if I'm incorrect in anything, please correct me. I'm very new to this. I'm doing the best job that I can do, and I strive to do even better, a better job. If you guys would like to invest in Just 33 Kings production for better equipment, right now I'm working on just the phone. But if you would like to donate, please do. You can go to my link inside of my page. It's in my YouTube somewhere in there. It's not in the link, but you can go find it under about me in my YouTube page, and you can find the PayPal. Hey, if 200 people donate $10, I have more than enough to buy better equipment. I'm doing this because I like it. I'm passionate about it, and I'm going to continue to do it. For this moment, we are on the Kanika Jenkins case. It's going to be a lot more cases. It's going to be a lot more fun things to do. We're not going to stay on this. But I hope you guys stay subscribed to my page, and I hope you guys invest and donate to Just 33 Kings production, so I can get better equipment for this show. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Peace and love. Can I get some I love yous to go across the screen before I go? Can I get some I love yous? I love yous. I love yous, because I love you. And again, without you guys, there's no me. You guys make me happen. You know what I'm saying? I love what I do. I'm passionate about it. And keep on doing it. Keep on pulling me up, because I'm going to look for you guys, And if you subscribe to my page, and if I'm going to try to subscribe to you guys as well. But again, without you, there's no me, and this platform is built for you, the caller, the viewer, and this is your view. And I make this happen for you so you guys can get your point across. So you guys, and if there's a link that you guys want to share and talk about, all you have to do is just send it to me. Once you send it to me, we can talk about it. We can talk about it most definitely, and I can put it on the screen, and there you have it. We have it live and in person. We are being broadcast in over 100, I did my look, it's 140, 150 different countries. We are in every state in the United States. So we're growing. Our goal this month is to reach, or next month is to reach up to 5,000 subscribers. We are almost there. I thank you guys. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I love you guys. Yes, I love you. But peace and love. Peace and love. And keep on posting these videos. And don't give up. We will find justice for Kenneka Jenkins. Peace and love.